Folks, Willie Nelson has been telling us for decades that cannabis shouldn't be treated like a crime, and now here he is again supporting a new effort in Dallas to finally decriminalize it. Proposition R, which will be on the November ballot, aims to put an end to arrests for possessing small amounts of cannabis. Nelson called the effort a long past due, and honestly, he's not wrong. As Willie puts it, marijuana is an herb and a flower, not a crime. You have to appreciate the way Nelson is stuck with this fight. His support for Ground Game Texas, one of the groups pushing for Proposition R, feels like a natural next step for someone who's been so open about his relationship with the plant. Willie's first arrest for possession happened in Dallas back in 1974, and he's been arrested a few more times over the years. In fact, one of those arrests caused him to miss the funeral of former Texas Governor Ann Richards, I think she was the last Democratic governor. Anyway, you could say Nelson's story is one of Texas's longest running cannabis sagas. But it isn't just about Willie's personal journey. From 2018 to 2023, nearly 200,000 Texans were arrested for cannabis possession. That's a staggering number of people whose lives were thrown off track for a little bit of plant. Katina Volier, the executive director of Ground Game Texas, put it well. Like far too many Texans, Willie knows firsthand how much a weed possession can disrupt a life. If passed, Proposition R, also known as the Dallas Freedom Act, would decriminalize possession of less than 4 ounces of cannabis for adults over 21. The act would also make police and city officials report back quarterly on any arrests or citations related to cannabis. These aren't just empty promises about social change. Activists gathered nearly 50,000 signatures to get this measure on the ballot, and the Dallas City Council approved it for a vote back in August. Natalie Marquez, field director for Ground Game Texas, explains it best. This campaign is for the grandmothers who signed the petition to make sure that their grandchildren never had a bad interaction with the law. It's for veterans who want to combat their PTSD with cannabis but are afraid of getting into legal trouble. The campaign is dedicated to everyone who has lost years of their lives after being locked up for a joint. Now, it's a story we've told before, over and over. Nelson's advocacy is part of a bigger push, not just for cannabis reform, but for basic fairness. And this time the message is louder. Texas could stop wasting resources on locking people up for a joint and instead focus on real social justice. Nelson's been on this road for a long time, from starting the Teapot Party with the slogan, tax it, regulate it, and legalize it, to endorsing every sensible cannabis policy that comes his way. Now it's Dallas's turn to step up. So as we head into November, Dallas voters will get their chance to make a choice. And as Willie said, vote for Proposition R and let's move forward together. Texas might not just be known for moving fast on issues like this, but with 200,000 cannabis arrests, in just 6 years, there's no better time to catch up. I'm Stone Slade, reporting for the High at 9 News.
Stone, I mean, don't you know Willie?
Yeah.
See, look at that. Look at that. I mean,
Willie gave him that shirt.
Man. He also did Willie teach you how to trim a beard too, Stone?
Did not do that either. No.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
I rarely have a beard, so I don't know what to do with this thing.
Stone, I like it.
Yeah, Stone, I think you should rock it, bro. You got
it's a strong beard. For all the men who can't grow one, that's a strong beard.
Hey, thanks. There we go. There's a month. Yeah.
The only thing you got to worry about, Stone, is they, and it's perfect because rolling into November, isn't November?
No shave November.
No shave November.
November, yeah.
For men's.
Movember.
Yeah, Movember. Then then at the same time you already can dress up for the part of Santa Claus, bro, at Christmas time because you have that full beard going on.
Stop it! Come on. That's Dale's job.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got the man boobs and the beer belly, so I can be Santa Claus.
There you go.
Boy.
I mean, 50,000 signature, Stone. I'm surprised that's such a low number as far as for signature. I thought that was low too, for the size of population in Dallas, Texas.
It's low, but it's enough to get it on the ballot, and I think the people of Dallas will go for it.
I think.
Well, you have to remember the way that everything is policed there. I'd be a little nervous maybe too to put my name on something that says that you might come raid my house.
How's the state going to handle this, Stone? I mean, if Dallas goes, we're not going to enforce this or we're going to change the law, what do you think that the Attorney General in the state's going to do about this?
Well, I mean, that prick has been suing all the cities that have decriminalized, so we'll see. He's all up in arms about this wacky weed.
But yet THCA is grade A.
Hey.
You know who they need? They need Joe Rogan to jump on this.
They do. You know who they really need is they really need someone like Jerry Jones to get behind this.
Oh.
That would be.
He's having a rough year. He's having a real
I'm
rough
just saying,
year.
he's
Cowgirls fans, are y'all okay?
Oh boy.
What's that?
Yeah, y'all still them boys? Are the Cowboys fans okay?
Yeah, how about them boys?
Rachelle, you ever
Maybe
been
Dak should come out for it, you know? He's got such a winning streak going.
Rachelle, have you ever been to Dallas?
No, I've only ever been to Houston, Texas.
H-Town. H-Town.
Yeah, it was humid. I think we saw some rocket ships.
Yeah, there's rockets out there.
Yeah. So that was cool. But I'm actually writing a whole big thing about weed in Texas right now. So stay tuned for that on Green State Stone. I'll have to offline with you about some of that stuff.
Nice.
Oh man. I hope you include this. This Willie Nelson is endorsing this initiative going on in Dallas, Rachelle.
Oh, you should get a Willie quote, Rachelle.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
That
Willie,
would be
hit me
awesome. Yeah. I mean, Willie watches the show. Stone sends it to him every day.
Yeah. Put you in touch with his publicist.
Fair enough. There we go.
Dallas is a really cool city. Some really amazing barbecue. I've been to Jerry World. They have a chicken and waffles, and the waffles shaped like the state of Texas, and it's the biggest honey drip piece of chicken I've ever seen in my life. I just had my son, and he was there with me, so I felt okay eating that gelatinous mess. But the barbecue sales would go up. I think the ranchers should get behind this.
I want it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I do want to say one good thing. You know who they really need to get behind this too out there in Dallas is my good buddy Tommy Hicks. Tommy Hicks would help make sure that this thing crossed the finish line and got over without a doubt. But nonetheless, we're going to go to a commercial and we are going to be right back.